Welcome back to Lethal Adventures. Back in the forest today. Today's mission is to build a camp for next week. Where I'm going to come out with just army surplus gear. No tent, no sleeping bag, and hopefully it gets to minus. What the weather says, maybe, maybe not. So when we look around where we are, if you watch before you probably realise, you'll notice I was up here a few weeks ago. And what my plan is to do, this wall, I'm going to bring it to about here so that I have two firewalls for heat. So as I said, I'm not going to have any shelter next week or any extra gear or extra clothing. I'll need a good warm shelter and a good fire all night, so that's the plan. So we'll start getting stuck on now. I'll get back in a while. Stand out like a sore thumb, don't it? This wee lime green t-shirt. It's sweating on the way up there, so just going to dry off. Don't want to get any of my layers too sweaty or wet, so right, we'll crack on, see what we can come up with. Right, so starting to get somewhere now. There's the firewall built, and I'm going to start building just a small fireplace for tonight. I'm going to do a bit of bread, so I'll need to get a tray across there. So stack of that, then there we go. Look at that, looks cozy wee area. I've covered the two sides with bricks. Again, it'll just be more insulation, and hopefully what's coming from the fire is coming all around here and staying there. So from one wall to the next wall, and I'll be right there, and I'll feed the fire probably all night. And that's the corner. So I've brought the Vango Blade 100 tonight. I don't fancy getting too, since I'm going to come out next week and do it properly, I might as well be comfortable this time. So a messy corner, so I'm going to get the food going now. Well, I have to make up the bread, so let's crack on with it. Right, so I've got 100 ml of water heating up there. I'm just going to warm it up a bit to activate the yeast. I'm just going to do it in this big container. Hopefully it works. So you're just mixing your yeast with the flour. No exact measurements, outdoors and all that, just however you feel. I reckon that's it. Let me do the dough. Oh yes! It's going to be messy, but it'll be worth it. Let's give that a nice wee mix. There we go, at just a couple of seconds. Needs to be just put more water or more flour depending on which one you need more. I'll say it's going to be a right mess. As you can see, it's a bit gooey, so more handful of flour. So it's starting to come off the sides now. That's what we want. Then I'll throw it out and start kneading it. I'll say it's a proper cowboy way of doing it, but it'll work. A few leaves on there as well. Start stretching the gluten. And if it's not sticking, that's what it's sort of done. So just knead away for a few minutes. Mucking everything, getting it, but hey, we're outdoors, that's what it's all about. Just that dirt and the leaves. Well, that'll do nicely. I'm just going to put it back in here now and just put the lid on for a while. And hopefully it works its magic. Nice. Especially if you're out with a blunt knife, just be really careful. Blunt knives are more dangerous than sharp. Well, that sounds the other way around, but if you have a blunt knife, you're going to try harder with it. You might take a finger off. With a sharp knife, you're more cautious. It's not going to do harm, but it's not as damaging. With a sharp knife, you might just cut your finger off in one clean swoop. Compared to a blunt one, will mangle you. Not special with a cotton. I think it's more or less like a guacamole mixture, really. Go. Chuck all the leftovers under the bushes. Chuck all that in there. Looks nice and fresh, doesn't it? The smell, oh, that's absolutely beautiful. Do we let on now? Just give it a good shake. And there we go. There's the mixture for the kebab or pizza sandwich. I don't have a clue what it is, but we'll see when it comes out. We've got a bit of flour down on the board. Look on there. So starting to get, so we want there, starting to get elasticy. So back to doing a bit of kneading again. Let's get plenty of flour on it. Right, so I'm just going to start flattening this out now. I think that's done enough. Can't ask for perfection outside, can you really? There we go. Put the light on that. That's me happy enough with that now. Times to set the fire up. I don't want to mess around too much. Nice. Well, I had to go away from camp for a minute. Smoke's stanking. Oh, I can smell myself now. Still just patiently letting it just, when I say cook itself out, just heat itself up. Let's see what it looks like now. There we go, she's starting to proper take flame now. Because it has been raining the last couple of days as well, so all the twigs and sticks I have on top, they're just sweating out the moisture. And as soon as they dry out, then she'll be blazing. Let's go. So just heat up the frying pan now. I'm gonna get a nice drizzle of olive oil in there. Need a good bit, especially with the grill marks on it. Everything sticks to it, so plenty of oil needed. Oh. Some oil. Sweet. That bread's looking good. Oh, Jesus, it's hot. Fuck. Right, get this chicken on. Oh, she's a beauty too. It's going to take an extra few minutes at least. Oh yes. Good. Oh, I don't even know where to start with. Look at that. Oh. You see a chicken pink in the middle. Mmm. Oh. Oh, it's perfect. Mmm. Nice and smoky, paprika, spicy. Mmm. As I said before, you can't beat it outdoor cooking. Unreal. Right, I'm gonna get stuck on this. Right, time for a wee brew. So that's gonna be nearly night, it's only 6:30. Yes. Only time we want there if you're sort of done with what you're doing. So it can be a long night. Go. Oh, didn't tip on. So that's a lovely wee fire. It's perfect for a wee night like this. Next week, oh, it's gonna be triple the size, yeah, quadruple maybe. I'm looking forward to it. Extreme camping. It's going to be absolutely miserable, but it'll be good crack. Get this poured out. Nice. Right, that's time to settle down. It's starting to rain now, so there's no point in being out, so I'll get my gear on, get by please. Nice. Right, I love this wee tent now, but same stains, or just wet marks. That's when the two layers are rubbing against each other. When that happens, the water starts seeping through. I had a terrible experience before, so I'm going to have to go out and I'm going to have to pull the guy lines out. Ah, fuck's sake. Another thing about this tent, it's tiny, it's like a wee coffin. You can't bloody move. And I ain't no giant. So as I say, the two layers, they can't touch. It happened to me up the lakes before in a storm and I got absolutely destroyed. That should do. Second side. motion. Right, that should be us now. Tell you what, that's getting heavy out there. Absolutely pissing. Good thing we got in early, we're being shafted. Oh, chucking her down, Chuck Norrising her down. If you can see them patches, if it gets bad enough and windy enough and the layers come together, it's going to start soaking into the tent. And I might be fecked. So I hope it doesn't be too bad, but we'll just keep updated. Molly! So it's 9 o'clock. Gee, it pissed down hard for about 2 hours. I've been getting through the tent a bit, but I think we should be alright. But if this goes on all night, we'll probably evacuate early. But hopefully it's over now, so I might be able to hopefully sleep through the night. Right. Oh. Ooh, good morning. 7:30. It's quite cold this morning. Let's go have a wee look at the tent. She got smashed last night with rain. I'm lucky it was protected from the wind, or it would have been. The tent would have got absolutely waterlogged. What a stupid the bend on that. I need to fix the hole on it. But as I say, if I was anywhere else and it was windy and it was raining like that, I would have been in trouble. I would have had to leave during the night. Right, we survived, slept well till later 7, so can't complain. Up now, fart about for a bit, have a nice wee brew, see where we're at. I'm going to just have my brew down at the reservoir there. It should be nice, just chill out for half an hour there. Scale is more. Grab a bag of rubbish. We have enough room to move it. We do. So as I was saying, with tents, make sure you bring out the right tent for the right job. Because that wee Banshee 100 I have, it's alright in the summer, but the winter, when it starts getting battered with the winds, and the big pole in the middle, if that's bent, the whole thing starts sticking together because of the wind. It just sort of hits it all over the place. As I was saying, the double layer on them, double layer walls on them, they stick together and the water just runs through them more or less. We were up in the Lake District before, really stormy weather. I used that one up there in a pitch black, and I shouldn't have been up there in it really, and it was a shit show, but I was lucky, just right in the middle where I was lying, I was able to stay dry, thankfully. But it was a really bad storm. If I wasn't fit or something happened, I don't know what we would have done. Well, they might ring mountain rescue or whatever, which you never want to do, but if needs be, you would have to do it. Look at that view. Would you believe we're just... Look, it seems like we're far away and we can hear the cars, but... So this is the Rattlesworth. You hear me say Rattlesworth a lot in these videos, but it's just a great place. About 5 miles away from Shorley. And it's just, I love it up here. Absolutely love it. So, moral of the story, have the right tent, the right season, just the right fit for what the purpose is. We crossed that big tree yesterday, pulled right over. Now, could you imagine being in these forests in a proper storm when the trees are getting ripped out of their roots? That would be crazy. See down here's a few, oh, there's a few big trees pulled down. So that's why I'd be wary coming in here when it's too windy. It wouldn't be worth it, just in case. That big bad boy. By the power of the wind, take him out of the roots. Oof. Scared me. There's a big old tree there. Unlimited firewood, that's another thing about up in this forest. Very resourceful. As we get back to camp now, I'll take down the tent and I think we'll hit the road. Just come across this wee water hole. Now, if we were in a survival situation, you would need to drink that. Now, the top layer should be grand, because everything sinks to the bottom. Now if you didn't have anything, you could just slurp of water off the top. So let's give it a go. Again, survival of the fittest. We need to get down and get that top layer. Oh, lovely. Nice and fresh air. Oh. I'll tell you, if you needed it, you'd be loving it. Can you see camp yet? Well camoed. Seen a few rabbits in here from today and yesterday. Be good to actually get a wee trail camera. There'll be plenty of deer in here as well, coming and going. Good, nice and cleaned away. Doesn't look like anybody's been there. Sweet. So just need to clean away here now around the fireplace part. Just all my cooking gear from yesterday. Just took me a couple of minutes. So that wee fire burnt well. So I'm looking forward to coming back here next week. Hopefully sub-zero temperatures. And see what the elements got for us. Right, I'll clear out down that so I'll hit the road. There we go, all our stuff cleaned up. Just a wee bag of rubbish, main backpack, ready to rock. The sand's looking quite well, that wee fireplace. So hopefully back up next week. Today's water wind over top of one of them walls. And yesterday, I can't see it, but had my finger between two rocks. Oof, sore. We're men. Right, let's go. Right. Here's about killing myself. Wow. Get out. Wow. Dangerous, Dan. Wow.